Hello. You are tuning to the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, Zay Flowers talks about the Ravens win and his MVP level quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Look. This is actually a cool interview for Zay. Hopefully I get Zay one day. I think I will. I think I'll get Zay on the Wunderkind Show one with him and Isaiah Likely. You know what I'm saying? Definitely would love that. Or probably not. I'd love Tylen and Patrick Ricard too. But this was such a good interview. And usually Zay gives really good interviews because he gives you slight insight into not only the behind the scenes, but the mentality that goes into decision making and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some of the audio of this, right? And then we're gonna break it down, all right? So without further ado, let's see what our yak receiver had to say about his Baltimore Ravens.
In this season, I want to start here. You had a play last night, Lamar Jackson's downfield blocking. Like, when you see a downfield block from a quarterback, we saw a Baker Mayfield on Sunday too.
Crazy.
But to have a downfield blocking quarterback says what about the quarterback, Zay?
So he's pretty much going to answer this about, I want to pause that real quick. He's actually going to answer this fully. And once he answers this, then it's funny, right? So that's why I kind of wanted to stop it right there to let y'all know that y'all probably going to laugh at this coming up. Because he didn't even know. He didn't even know. Check this out. Hear this.
Like, he all in for the team. But what's so funny, he always tell us, like, bro, I can do everything. I can run it, I can throw it, like, I can block, like, put me at running back, like, but we take it as a joke. But he actually serious, like, he actually out there trying to block. Like, last night, I didn't even know he was trying to block for me. I just seen the same color, so I just kept running. And then when I got back to the sideline, he was like, dang, you should have cut back. I was trying to block for you. I was like, you trying to block for me? Like, what you mean you was trying to block for me? He was like, yeah, I was running next to you. I was like, that was you running next to me? He was like, yeah.
To remind you, pause real quick, to remind you on that, Lamar outran everybody, defenders and everyone to get to Zay. I was surprised Zay didn't cut back either. Lamar seems to run faster when he doesn't have the ball than when he has the ball. Like, I'm not making this up. Lamar Jackson right now is probably, if not top 3, the fastest player in the NFL. Like, we're talking about DK Metcalf hawking down Buda Baker a couple years back. That level of just speed. Absolutely ridiculous. But we keep going.
So next time you'll follow, when he's blocking, you'll follow him next time.
Oh, no, I don't know if he's good at blocking, but I might follow him, but I trust him. I trust him enough.
Oh, man. I want to get back to that in a second, but I want to talk about your development as a receiver a little bit. I don't think people know. So I'm from Orlando. I went to University of Miami. I understand Florida high school football. I understand the Optimist, Pop Warner, whatever you want to call it. How does being a South Florida receiver, especially a skill guy on the outside, how does that develop you when you're down there playing against cornerbacks who are going to go play D1, cornerbacks who are going to go play in the NFL? I mean, I remember an interview years ago, even though he was in Palm Beach County, like Anquan Bolden saying, like, you know, there were guys who were NFL athletes who didn't even end up playing in high school. You know, just like a different type of deal. Explain what that's like.
Like, down there as a kid, like, I just got to understand is, like, the game is so fast. Like, everybody in Florida, for their age, they move faster than they are. Like, they move faster than they should be moving. So it teaches you the game faster. It teaches you every year you go to another level, it teaches you to move faster. So when I got to high school, when I got to college, my first year, it was it wasn't fast. It was just, I'm fresh to it. Like,
yeah.
But I'll say by game 5 or 6, the game slowed down. And I think it's because of how we play football in Florida. It's so fast and everybody being good at their position, especially the skill position. So that helped me develop faster than a lot of people.
Who were the guys in South Florida when you were down there, Florida in general, who impressed you the most at whether that's Optimist, high school, like where you were like, oh my God, guys who we know now?
Pac-Man for me. It'll be Pac-Man for me.
There's so many: Lamar Jackson, Jerry Jeudy, Calvin Ridley, Elijah Moore, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so many that, like,
see what I'm saying?
I watched all of Tyler Huntley.
Yep.
He had the receiver with him, Benjamin Victor.
Yep.
We had the linebacker Devin Bush. Like it's so many people, man. Pat Surtain, Tyson Campbell, like you name it. Every school got somebody that's playing fast that's in the league or that's playing great.
The story I always tell about high school football down in South Florida is that when I was in college, Miami took 7 kids from Northwestern High School. Okay, they'd won the state championship. All right, Ja'Cory Harris, Sean Spence, a bunch of guys who ended up in the league. Good class. But the 8th guy they did not take was Levante David. And it's like, that guy's going into Canton. So it's like, you could have a team where 7 guys go to Miami and the 8th guy ends up in Canton and then Super Bowl teams. Like, that's South Florida football.
It's so crazy because 2 of my best friends, they was 5 stars. And my dad loved Miami. I wanted to go to Miami so bad that my friends was like, if y'all offer Zay, we all will go. They did. And so we all went to different schools. I forgot who our coaching staff it was. I think it was my sophomore year, junior year in high school. And they ain't take me. Yeah.
We'll put a pin in that. Hey, so you put a chain on Lamar Jackson yesterday. And
top 10.
Top 10, and then he said top 2, not 2. So I assume playing with him, being friends with him, having him downfield block for him, do you think he's the best quarterback in the NFL?
Easy.
Thank you!
The case. There's a lot of good quarterbacks in the NFL. If I'm asking you to make the case, if I'm the MVP committee, if I'm the only voter, why is Lamar Jackson the best quarterback in football?
I mean, Patrick Mahomes can do everything too, but this man, literally his first year, he took a team that was not winning to the playoffs. Like, I think the team was 4-7 or 4-8. Took him to the playoffs, became the youngest MVP the next year after that. And after that, he just, I don't think he have a losing season. Like,
no.
The other side can't beat him. The NFC can't beat him. I mean, you got to play him more than one time if you want to really know who he is. To beat him, you got to play him more than one time. Like, this man, week in and week out, he gonna make the best plays in the NFL, and that's just who he is. Like, I don't think he have a level. I don't think he have a ceiling. Like, every week he do something where say, damn, I didn't know he could do that. Like, it just show you how, he get better and better each week. He do something, he show you something like that lets you know like he the best in the league. Like, it's really hard to stop him. You got Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack on both sides trying to sack him, and he's just still forming them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not normal, bro. It's not normal. Like,
and I'm gonna stop it there. You already said that's not normal. He's not the human. I come from here to do it. Yes, bro. Like, I want everyone to understand this. And shout out to Zay Flowers. As he makes his trajectory to be a true number 1 receiver. Consistency is key. Shout out to Zay. We have a quarterback, literally what he just said, that makes the best plays in the NFL. Outside of that Saquon Barkley leaping over the guy backwards. Week in and week out, it's Lamar. Week in, week out, it's Lamar. He does things that make people be like, bro, that's not. The problem with greatness is when you show everybody your level of greatness a lot of times, people just start taking it like that's the norm. So they'll look past the stuff that you're doing because they become like desensitized to it. Listen, Lamar, somebody said this. Man, I'm going to look up who said this online. But shout out to them on Twitter. And I didn't even think about it like this. Do you know Lamar's only had 3 full seasons so far? This is his 3rd full season as a starter. Every year where he was the full starter for the entire year, except for, I believe, 1, he was MVP. So I'm sorry, 4 years. This is going on 4 years. So 3 out of the 4 years where he was the full, because this isn't done, but we're going to say that, you know what I'm saying? He is in that conversation. Top 2 MVP. 2019, 2020, 2023, and now 2024. His first year in the league, he didn't start. He came off the bench. and brought that team back. That gets overlooked. Oh, he didn't win in the playoffs as a rookie. Oh! That's the problem with them. Context is lacking. You're seeing more and more people be like, bro, the man came in as a rookie and took a losing team to the playoffs. The very next season we started the whole year, he was the MVP. Broke mad records. And it's like, so, did he win the title? No. Name another time in history you would say that or do that. Name it. Regardless of sport, regardless in what you're doing, name another time when they would do that. Or discipline. This is what I try to tell people. You understand where I'm coming from? You are privy to greatness week in and week out. And because he is so great, and you guys were so wrong about someone that is so great, y'all are mad. You're mad. The crazy thing that I love about this is that Zay Flowers is coming into his own right next to Lamar. So what's happening is you're going to have a player, because Zay Flowers will eventually become a true number one receiver. If his trajectory keeps going in the way, he will eventually become that. And a true number one, I told you, is consistency. And when the game is on the line and they know you're going to get the ball, you still go out and make the play. That's his trajectory. Imagine them winning before he truly becomes that. And then Zay Flowers becomes that. Oh. It's over. Dynasty! Oh. And I know you're going to be mad, Bengal fans. Oh. I know you're going to be mad, Steelers fans. Oh. I know you're going to be Brown fans. Nick Wright, Stephen A. Smith, shut up! Oh. Matter of fact, Nick Wright with your big nose, you go to right-hand side. I can't wait. Likely's young. They could have a core that can legitimately make a play at the Super Bowl for the next 10 to 12 years. Likely's only been in the league for 2 years. Same thing with Zay. They've been in the league 1.5 years. A year and a half. They have a core that can legitimately. Once and Mark Andrews wants to hang up, you got Likely. You got Zay, you got Bateman. Thailand is starting to look like a dog. What are you going to do? So yeah, one day there's not going to be a Derrick Henry, but there's going to be the other guy, Speedy Gonzalez himself. Arriba! Bro, listen, man, I'm just saying. Keaton Mitchell's him. We're going to get to see how this goes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zay Flowers. Hopefully I can get him on the show sooner rather than later. I'm looking for Tylen Wallace right now and Pat Ricard. But we're going to see what we get in Likely. So we're going to see what we do and see what we get for this. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Did you like Zay's interview? Did you think he was speaking facts? Are you surprised about how fast Lamar Jackson is when the ball's not in his hands? And do you think he's the best player in the league? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show! Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness, waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR codes through a CashApp. CashApp located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nestor, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
Ah!